So you're thinking of moving to Winnipeg, Manitoba? Today I'll be covering most of the frequently asked questions, such as, are there jobs in Winnipeg, Manitoba? So stay tuned. So, my name is Ben. I'm with Kelly Williams Real Estate Office. If this is the first time on this channel and you want to know about investing, sleeping, business in Winnipeg, Manitoba, make sure you tap the subscribe button and the little bell so you get notified anytime we do a new video. Because we got lots of people reaching out to us about planning on moving to Winnipeg, and we absolutely love it. So if you're planning on moving to Winnipeg, give us a call, send us a text, send us an email, however you want to get to us, because we got your back in moving to Winnipeg. So today I'll be covering lots of frequently asked questions. The first question I'll be addressing today is, are there jobs in Winnipeg, Manitoba? Yeah, lots of people have been asking such questions in the comment sections and thereabout. So I'll be addressing that in this video. So the first on the issue of jobs in Winnipeg, Manitoba, yes, there are lots of jobs in Winnipeg, Manitoba. So the first thing I'm going to say is concerning jobs in Winnipeg, Manitoba. There are several jobs in Winnipeg, Manitoba, depending on whatever experience and field of study that you have. There are several jobs in Winnipeg. So if you're an immigrant in Winnipeg, there are lots of establishments that can help you with the process, so that you could find a job that is of interest to you, or a job in which you have experience in. There are lots of establishments that are created so that if you're a new immigrant in the country, so that they could help you find your feet. So there's no worries about if you're going to get to Winnipeg, you're not going to find jobs. You're going to find jobs. Yes, I've seen only that I've based on my experience over here, I've found people getting jobs as fast as possible. I've seen a couple of my friends that are over here was able to get a job as fast as possible. Some might take some time before they get a job, but eventually there's enough job to cater for everyone in Winnipeg. So I guess with that I've been able to address that point. Another frequently asked question is how much do I need to buy a home, or how much do I need to rent a house in Winnipeg, Manitoba? Now, depending on the family size, when it comes to renting, depending on the family size, the location in which the property is, it varies. Like an apartment that I've stayed in, the apartment in Winnipeg, basically the average for a 2-bedroom apartment in Winnipeg goes for around $1,140 in a very nice area. 3-bedroom might go as up to $1,300 to $1,400 for a rent on a monthly basis. So it depends on the location, and depends on the environment. Yeah, you can find different prices for different apartments and neighborhoods, in different neighborhoods in Winnipeg, Manitoba. And when it comes to buying a house, depending on there are lots of opportunities for you to buy a house with very low interest rate right now, and also the down payment right now is especially it's some people believe that the down payment is up to 20% or there, but no, the down payments, especially when there are lots of programs that caters to different people. Like if you're first-time home buyers, there are lots of programs that like for the first buyer, the first-time home buyers program, that could make you pay as less as 5%, 3% if you want to get a house, depending on or depending on your, so that could help you get a house. So if you reach out to us, we could link you up with our mortgage brokers that could help you out with the process. So another frequently asked question is that, can I live in can I live in downtown Winnipeg and get a job in the south or thereabout, because of the distance? Yeah, there are lots of friends of mine that actually have their house in the south and have their jobs in the central. The whole Winnipeg, you can drive through the whole Winnipeg within 30 minutes. So it's not, and there are lots. There are just few days in which you have hold ups along the road. So it's very easy to commute from downtown down to, it's going to take you approximately 25 minutes max to be able to move from downtown to the south or different parts of Winnipeg, whether it's in the southwest or southeast or the east or west, whatever location that you get a job in Winnipeg or you try to commute to, it's easy to get there because they are you don't have much hold up or traffic in Winnipeg, Manitoba. So it's a good place in which you can get a job. In a little bit, you can get a job a little bit far from home, probably in the west or downtown. You'll find it easy to be able to commute from one place to the other. So another frequently asked question that I get is how cold is Winnipeg? Now I'm not gonna overflog this issue because I've actually I dedicated a video to how cold Winnipeg is. Winnipeg is a bit cold in winter. Yeah, I do agree, it's a cold place to be, and there's lots of people. I think people like people used to call us. I think we've been tagged the name Winterpeg because it's a bit chilly and cold in Winnipeg. But it's not something that we have good we have yes, it's a bit cold in Winnipeg, but I always believe that so it's a bit cold in Winnipeg. Yeah, like the last year we had the winter from November down to at least down to April or thereabout. It was pretty cold, but it's something I've gotten used to. I don't know, I always say that maybe because when I got to Winnipeg, I lived in a very cold region in Winnipeg, so I've really gotten used to the to the harsh weather where I came from, which is Thompson, Manitoba. So getting to Winnipeg was just a walk in the park for me. So I actually didn't actually I wasn't really too I wasn't really too affected by the cold when I got to Winnipeg, so because I've been in worse terrain before. So it's a bit cold, but it's not something I always say. Just the weather, the different weather and the different seasons are given for a reason. Just make use of each of the weather, the summer, the winter, the fall, and thereabout. Just find a lot of activities. Like myself, when it's in the winter, I go out and I ski. I participate in different activities that the winter period brings to me. So I just make use of those times to just participate in activities, go skiing, go ice fishing, and all those activities that makes the season awesome. So that's anyway for me. But some people, I've seen lots of people complain about the weather over here, but I don't think it's something that you have about 900 or 700,000 people in Winnipeg right now. So I think if they can live happily here, then why can't you? So the last thing I'll be covering in the frequently asked question that I normally get is that are there homeless people in Winnipeg? Yeah, I've done some videos and people have asked me, there are lots of homeless people in Winnipeg and there. Yes, actually there are homeless people in Winnipeg, there are lots of people roaming the streets that are homeless in Winnipeg, right? But what I would say actually is that the government itself, they are trying their best to ensure that they cater for these people, and provide a lot of homeless shelters so that these people can stay in those places, especially in Thompson, Manitoba, where I came from. Winnipeg is quite big, so I've not seen such much in Winnipeg. But from where I came from, which is Thompson, before I moved to Winnipeg, there are lots of homeless shelter that, you know, people that have one or two issues can stay, and the government they are trying to make sure these people are catered for. So when I drive around sometimes when I drive around in Winnipeg, I see these homeless people on the street, you know. I see them, but one thing I've able to observe is these people are you know, maybe I'm not saying all of them, but some of them are just, you know, that way because of the lifestyle they've chosen. And, you know, no matter how well you try to cater for them, they're still always going to be back to the streets. So anyways, it's still, the government is trying. And another thing about them is they don't attack you. They go their own way, you go your own way. Most of them don't, except you go to some regions in which you have lots of you know, a lot of you have except you go to those regions in which there are lots of high crime rates going on. You are okay. If you go on the street, you meet them, they are nice. All they want is just something to they just beg you for harms and things like that, and they don't attack you. So I'm good. There's no way there won't be people that are homeless, you understand me, but we just have to continue to figure out ways in which we can take care of them and say that they're actually taken care of, regardless, even in our little ways. Once you find these people, just try as much as possible to give a helping hand to them, and try to help them by giving whatever it is that you have to them, in the little way that you can. So we all are part of this ecosystem, and we should endeavor to see how we can help each other in whatever capacity that we can. So that's my little take on this video. So like I always do, if you're planning on moving to Winnipeg, give us a call, send us a text, send us an email, however you want to get to us, because we got your back in moving to Winnipeg. On to my next video. I'll catch you later.